There are a lot of changes in regard to reporting on sustainability generally, and nature is no different. So late last year, in the autumn, the Taskforce for Nature-Related Financial Disclosures came out with their recommendations, and over 300 companies have agreed to adopt those over the next few years. So we'll be looking forward to seeing what those disclosures say. But linked to that is the European Sustainability Reporting Standards, which also have a biodiversity standard. The International Sustainability Standards Board has also said that they're going to be putting on their work plan a project on nature and biodiversity reporting. And of course, the GRI came out with a new standard on biodiversity earlier this year. So all of that together gives a lot of information that investors are going to be able to use to be able to assess the nature-related risks and opportunities of business and get a better understanding of what those issues are, how they do affect businesses, and therefore how they can affect their investments. The information that companies are going to be disclosing about nature-related risks and opportunities is going to help investors understand more about what these issues mean for a business and what that means, therefore, for their investments. There can be implications for OPEX, operating expenditures, for capital expenditures. There could be risk of stranded assets if a company can't continue to operate. So these all can have effects on the business's performance over time and therefore the implications for investment analysis. Nature-related risks and opportunities link directly back to climate change in many cases. So it's one of those areas where you can't really think about how a business is going to address climate change without also thinking about how it's going to make sure that it's not having a negative effect on nature as it's going about doing its business. There are some sectors that are more affected than others, although similar to climate, this is because companies have complex supply chains that these can be affecting all businesses, whether directly or indirectly. But the sectors that tend to have the biggest exposure to nature-related risks are those that are involved in manufacturing, agriculture, financial services because of the financing that they do, and extractives and energy companies. So it's something that I think investors need to be looking out for because these can have implications over time on the value of their investments.